And, spirituality too, people get lost and think it's like a religion or passivity and all this stuff. And I just basically break that down to say, spirituality is when you wake up one day and realize that there's a lot more to life than you. And for me, I had to learn that the hard way. When I was building my organizations, I was extremely hubris and I thought the world should bow down to me. And I was like, look what I did in Vermont. Like I'm making $500,000 a year. I remember that. Yeah. I'm like, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And
I'm bowing to him for those listening. This is like me bowing to Adam. Oh, look at you.
And the
Can I
funny
share something
thing,
really quick? I just shared this with my dad at lunch today. That's where I came from right before this. I believe it was Stanford. Correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I believe Stanford did a thesis, and they did a huge survey of over 1,000 CEOs trying to determine what the number one quality they found was similar across all CEOs that dominate. I think CEOs that make over $1 million a year. And the thing that they found was it was essentially self-awareness.
Yeah.
And to your point, spiritual maturity.
Yes.
An awareness that there's a world bigger, and being willing. I think the biggest thing is know your strengths, but more importantly, know your weaknesses, be willing to admit them, and then find people to help you fill in the gaps where you can't fill them in.
Yeah, a great way to start is really, there's two things that I do every day. Number one is when I walk into a meeting or walk in a situation, I'm always reminding myself, am I walking in here to be right, or am I walking in here to find a solution? And the majority of the time, most people are walking in there to be right. And they don't want to find a solution. They want their solution to be what they think instead of actually finding a solution that best fits the organization or the consumer or the agent or the employee. I also, every time when I show up in my office or you get into your office at your house, whatever it is, I just do a gentle reminder of myself and just say, hey, I am here to contribute. I'm not here to get anything from anybody. Most people walk in and say, what do I need my agent to do? What can I get from them? What can I get from my employee? And so I just do a gentle reminder throughout the day of just like, hey, if you haven't realized, we're all going to die. We're here for a split second in the history of the fact that the world is almost 5 billion years old, right? We're here for just a hair. It's not.
We're not going to die, dude. They're going to download our brains into computers.
Well, that's a whole other conversation we can have about the AI components of those things. But like, it's like, but your physical, like we're at some point not going to be here, and that's fine. But you need to wake up and realize then why am I here? And that's all I mean about spirituality is like just asking bigger questions in your life so you can get bigger answers. So then you can go out there